I'm Zoni Lengubeni and you're watching Joburg Today.
Said to be described as African chess, the game of Morabaraba has hung on to its popularity, with at least 40,000 people still playing it across the country today. We spoke to Mindsport South Africa for greater understanding.
The game of Morabaraba is a very old and ancient game. The game itself has two very sweet, I think, concepts about it. It's used to teach people how to do cattle raids. So the men would all learn how to do cattle raids according to the game, whereas the woman would actually use the game to learn how to attract a husband. Not that I think women need any help there.
Professor Cora Burnett-Lowe was part of a research project on Indigenous games and play behavior within South Africa.
It was a fantastic opportunity. We were 7 researchers that actually attempted from university. We collaborated with 11 other institutions across the country. So we collected 555 games. And it was really very interesting to see the traditional games played by the older people, how they transferred it to the younger generation. It's a vibrant, uncovered culture that I think we should treasure, because it's wonderful material for life skill training, for knowing other cultures and embracing the diversity we have in South Africa.
So exactly how is this game played?
The game itself is actually a very simple game to learn how to play. You can learn to play this game in 5 minutes flat. The game starts off where players alternately place their positions on the junctions on the board, in the hope of actually creating a line of 3. When they create a line of 3, they can actually shoot the cow. Now you see what she's doing here, she's blocking me in the hope of me not creating a line.
Professor Burnett also says COVID-19 restrictions have created a good opportunity for people to familiarize themselves with the game again.
Currently, as we know, in COVID times, people are very inactive. So I think it would be wonderful if we could share it amongst, households and get it, exposed, get children exposed to it again. The wonderful thing I think about Indigenous games is you know it, you play it, but you can actually develop a lot of motor competency and physical literacy around it, plus value transfer. So it could be a perfect, I think, positioning in schools, in clubs, everywhere, where camps. So it could really be utilized. But in COVID, I think the opportunity there, instead of saying it's a challenge, the opportunity is there to actually, teach people this. I won.
You did win.